Hey, neighbor. So, I think when you asked yesterday kind of why I don't really like the Legend of Zelda games, you weren't thinking, oh, he's going to have this super deep meaning behind, oh, why he doesn't like this game. But I was able to put a little thought into it over today and last night, and I think there is actually like a pretty like deep reason as to why I don't like those games. So, cue that intro. Let's get into it. So I do think that there's a reason why I don't like the Legend of Zelda games, and it's not just, oh, Tom likes them, so I can't like them. And I am the type of person who would do something like that. I'm a fan of the Duke basketball team just because my cousin was a fan of UNC's basketball team and they were rivals, so. But I don't think that that's the reason why I'm not a fan of the Legend of Zelda games. I think the most of the reason why I don't like those games is actually because it kind of got in the way of us hanging out and drove a wedge in our friendship when we were kids. And the games that I'm talking about are Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, the two games for the N64. Probably could throw Wind Waker in there too, just because that was also in our childhood, but a little bit later. But as kids, we would rush home from school so we could hang out with each other. We lived across the street, so we pretty much did everything together. We would play basketball or wiffle ball or football in the street when it was nice out, or when it wasn't so nice out, or we were being lazy, we would go inside and play with action figures or play a video game or two. Like we had a lot of fun playing N64 games like WWF and WCW games, Mario Kart, Mario Party, pretty much all of those games. But a lot of the games that we played growing up were multiplayer. Even Pokemon, you could connect with a link cable and trade or battle each other. But one game that you really liked was The Legend of Zelda, and those games were notoriously single player. So I never really had the opportunity to play them growing up, and when I would go over your house and you were playing it, it basically meant that I got to hang out with myself at your house. I know it's kind of silly to think about, oh, I went over your house just to not be at home, but that's definitely something I did as a kid. And you playing a Legend of Zelda game kind of took away from us having the ability to hang out when we were hanging out. So in my childhood head, I thought, wow, these Legend of Zelda games are getting in between our friendship. And I don't think I ever really gave up that thought. So even when you were playing Wind Waker, it was just, oh, this is just another Legend of Zelda game that's gonna take Tom away from kind of hanging out with me. Super selfish. That sounds really weird. But we were kids, so that's probably just what I was thinking. Does that answer some of the question as to why I might not like the Legend of Zelda games? And maybe one day, maybe even like after this vlog, I'll look back at some of our videos and realize that we talked about the Legend of Zelda in like 25 of them, and I should probably give it a go, but maybe I won't. There's just so many good games out, and I'm going to try a lot of them, and I'm probably not going to go back to 20-year-old games when I could play something on this generation's technology. I'll even play some not so great games. Like right now, I'm playing NBA 2K19 just because my roommate got it. I'm pretty sure I've sunk about, I don't know, 72 hours or so into it, and he got it on Friday, so that's not great. But I guess my question of the day is, what's the last sports game that you got? And this doesn't include Mario games, because I'm pretty sure you said you had Mario Aces, so that's not included. But we're not including like Wii Sports either. What's the last like true sports game, like Madden or basketball or MLB or something like that? What's the last sports game that you got? And did you like it? Were you good at it? Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Make sure to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button while you're over there. You can follow me on Twitter at 90sGuyKev. You can follow Tom on Twitter at 90sGuyTom. You can follow both of us on Instagram at the 90sguys. And with that, I'll catch you tomorrow, Tom.